Hey team, no map and no compass, a straight line challenge. Already off. It's impossible to have a steering mark here. We're gonna see how well we can do point of view moving out through these woods. I haven't been in this particular section before, so it should be a good time, and I hope a good experience. A couple things you're going to get from this, right? A, how can we move in a straight line without a map and without a compass, right? What tools and experience and things along the way can we use to help keep us moving in that straight line? In this particular case, we're going to use a GPS to figure out exactly where we are, and I'm going to show you where we're going on the map. Joe, this is for you, man. It's my lime green pencil. So you can see right on the corner where we're starting. Just pulled off in this little cubby, and we're going to move up to this area that I suspect is full of standing water based off of the color of the map. And then after we're done, I will plot on the map for exactly where we started using a GPS app on the phone and exactly where we stop, and we will measure that distance. A couple things I want you to take away from this, right? The pace count difference between what you believe your pace count is on flat ground, and mine is 65 paces on flat ground is my pace count. So we're going to use this as a variable because we know that we're moving about 500 meters, so we should be able to work in some good math and arithmetic on the back end to see what it actually was moving through this thick ass brush, right? How much time does it take us to move that distance, right? So many times we get into thinking that we have to use our pace count as the sole factor for how long we should be moving. But I'm going to show you that you can also use time as well. All right. So it is 15, I'm going to call it 1520. And we are at 37514 13140. We're going to move straight this way, and we'll get a recording going using Gaia. So it's recording. Question is, can we move in a straight line?
There's something out there waiting for us.
Get some gloves on. Pretty thick. I've not been through this section of woods, so I have no idea what we're going to encounter. Again, we're thinking about pace count, we're thinking about time and distance traveled. Can we walk in a straight line, and is our pace count close to accurate? Don't have a, it's impossible to have a steering mark here, so kind of have to look backwards and forwards as we're going. off. Okay. It's 100 meters. A little pause here. You know, when you go to cross roads, if you weren't paying attention to your azimuth, you know, it'd be really easy to end up crossing at a right angle. And this is a place where I see a lot of folks make mistakes. I've made the same mistake as well. Whew. There it coming. Of course, we're moving in a completely permissive environment, so I don't have to worry about noise, discipline, or light discipline. That tree as my steering mark. A lot of old game trails. Is that guy there? Okay. All right, let's see how close we are. $15:36. All right, so we gone 600 meters. 15:36. And as you can see, man, that is a dadgum straight line. Dadgum straight line. Pretty satisfactory. Endpoint within 5 meters, 3777, 13551. Three, 7, 7, 7, 7, 1, 3, 5, 5, 1. This is our end. It is 15:37. So it took us 17 minutes to travel what should have been 600 meters. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to plot this after I get back on a map, and we'll see that exact distance that we traveled, right? That exact distance, and we'll compare that to the pace count I know it's going to be off, and what I need you to do is to realize that your pace count on flat ground is not going to be indicative of what your pace count is going to be on terrain or through vegetation, right? Does that make sense? So you need to know all of these averages. But I'm gonna highly and strongly encourage you to get out and practice. While you can use this as a reference point, you know, to gauge what you are, because most people's pace counts are roughly the same. It's all going to be different. So you can't use my pace count. You could use it maybe as a gauge to see how close or far off you are, but you need to get out and practice and rehearse before you need it. And so here we started here in blue, and then our objective was the marshy area right there, and that's exactly where we stopped. Boom. And then boom, right? And so we moved almost right at 500 meters on paper. So we said on the front end that we're going to move, you know, around 500 or 600 meters. I said that we moved 600 meters. The paper tells us that we moved 500 meters. So just bear that in mind, that you're going to have some variance as you're moving through, and you're moving through some terrain like this, right? Your pace count is going to be a little bit whack. Hey team, man, I hope you enjoyed the content of this one. If you did, if you picked something up from it, make sure you like it. Make sure you leave some comments down below. Consider sharing this out with a friend or battle buddy, man. I appreciate all you guys, man. You stay out there, you get out into the field, man, and you dadgum do some rehearsals. You can use my experiences as a gauge, man, but it is no substitute for a little sweat equity, right? For putting some sweat on back. Till then, you always stay out there, you keep grinding, and you stay stoked.